She is Alessia, and she is my sister. As you can see, we don't really look alike. She is Belarusian. But how can we be sisters if we live in different countries? Today, I would like to tell you how that is possible. I've been hosting her because she is one of the 60,000 Chernobyl children who have been hosted in Italy in 25 years. These children come from the contaminated areas of Belarus to spend 1 or 2 months, breathe clean air, eat healthy food, and drink clean water. It has been more than 30 years since, on the 26th of April 1986, a nuclear reactor exploded in Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine. Belarus is one of the countries in which radiation affected its inhabitants the most after the accident, and the consequences will go on for a long time still. A large percentage of the territory has been contaminated, and economical problems, as well as social and health ones, are dramatic. Children are the first victims. I was 8 years old. It was the night of September 27, 2009. There was fresh, crisp, different air of news and changes. I didn't know yet, but after that night, something in my life would have changed forever. That night, in fact, was the first time I saw her. She was my own age. She wore a yellow jacket and black shoes, which were probably twice her size. She was confused and afraid. With her big, scared eyes, she was looking around, surrounded by smiling people who were speaking loudly in a foreign language. In a country she wasn't able to spot on a map, far away from her home, her land, and her family. In that moment, my mind was overwhelmed by a million questions and doubts, which crammed in one big interrogative. Why? Why has she come to Italy on holiday? Why should I share my family with her? And why is she considered an underprivileged child? My parents tried to answer and to explain me the situation, but right there and then I was still confused and I didn't understand. Soon we started playing. We discovered that language barrier was an adult's problem. In fact, even though I speak Italian and she speaks Russian, we have always been able to communicate. Smiles, draws, gestures, and glances have said even more than many words. Today, Alessia can speak and understand Italian. An event which really struck me at the time was when Alessia saw the sea for the first time in her life. I vividly remember her eyes widen for fear and wonder at the sight of that immense stretch of water. Things which were obvious for us were surprising for her. Swimming in the sea, having a hot shower, she had never seen one before, riding a car. This gave me a wake-up call and made me realize how privileged I was. They say these children can be recognized by the light in their eyes. It reflects their hope, their strength, their new worldview, and their will to overcome. This girl has had it hard. She doesn't know her biological mother, and that is terrible. This happened in her life. Strangers have become her family. And despite we are parents in 2 different countries, we are doing one amazing thing. Alessia's foster mother wrote this in a letter to my family. And I would like to add that although we can live together only 2 months a year, we come from different countries and we have different cultures. We can't share everyday little things as normal sisters. And although there are 2,400 kilometers between us, she is my sister. Rather, my soul sister. Thank you.